All right, my friends. Hey, Barry Burns here with Top Dog Trading, and today we're going to talk about one of the things that's helped me the most with stock market trading, which is I hardly ever see anybody do this. You want to get an edge over other people? Oh man, I'll tell you, this is an edge. There's a famous saying from A.L. Williams that successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Doesn't mean they can't do it, just means they're unwilling. This is one of those things. And I got to tell you, I resisted this a long time myself. When my mentors, Ray, God rest his soul, he's passed on to Trader's Heaven now, but he introduced this to me and actually refused to keep mentoring me unless I did this. And at this point, he stopped charging me and I became his protege because he said, well, I was one of the few people who actually followed through and did what he told me to do. But this was one thing that I really, really, really resisted. I just thought he was crazy. He was in his 80s, and I just thought he was adverse to technology, or averse to technology, but you know what? Didn't turn out to be that at all. So here's what it is. It has to do with reviewing your trades, and it's very important to review your trades. And a lot of traders do that, and they should, and you should too. So what most people do, and what I was doing at the time, was reviewing my trades online, just looking at my charts online on the monitors and doing that. And that's a good thing to do. But he had me go one step beyond that. He said, nope, Barry, I want you to also print out your charts every single day. Print them out on paper. And again, I thought, well, he just isn't used to technology, and so he's still doing it the old-fashioned way. You know, God bless him and the horse he rode in on. That's fine. But again, he threatened to stop working with me unless I actually did it. So I did it. And just, again, more out of obedience at that point, just because I wanted him to keep working with me. I used to actually go over to his house and trade with him. And you know what? The old Kaji was right. God dang it. It wasn't just that he was afraid of technology. It was, he was 100% right. So I print out my charts. I still do it to this day on paper. Yep, there it is. Can you see it? I'll tell you what, that's kind of hard to see right there and me holding it. So what I'll do is when I edit this video, I'll just, I'll take a picture of that or something and I'll put it in there so you can see it. So what you're seeing now, this is post-editing, is you'll see I mark a couple of trades there with vertical lines, and I actually type in the reason for the trade and so forth. And then both of these are the same trade setup, actually a first retrace. Well, one is a first retrace in the trend and first cycle low after dad turns up, and it's at yesterday's support. So that's like a huge trade. We call that a concurrent setup. We have two reasons to take that trade. And then the second one that you see there is the first cycle high after dad turned down. So it's actually the same setup in reverse, but we weren't in a trend yet at that point. So I mark those, I look at them, I save these gall darn sheets of paper. Now I'm like Ray, I've got stacks of them, and I attached these in an earlier video. I showed you my trading logs, and so what I do is I take my trading logs, I take this, piece of paper here with the charts, I staple them all together, I make notes. By the way, you'll notice there's a little section down here at the bottom. You can see it. There you go. And so that's where I put some notes, my thoughts, and my analysis. And I got to tell you, for some reason, and I don't even know why. Maybe some of you can tell me. Maybe some of you can put it in the comments, because I don't know the psychological reason as to why, but looking at my trades on a piece of paper instead of just on the screen makes a lot of difference. It really, really has. I mean, it's changed my trading results. What more do you want, right? So just crazy. But, well, Ray was right. So, by the way, if you think you don't need to do this kind of detail in your trading, if you think, no, I just, I don't have to work that hard at it, okay? All I can tell you is you've licked too many toads in the rainforest. You're hallucinating because, listen, who are you competing against out there? People are geniuses. People who devote their life to this. People at Goldman Sachs, Merrill Lynch, Citibank, I mean, great, great traders, really smart people. And yeah, who do they learn from? They learn from They're mentors. They're the best traders in the world who work at the same place. And they either make it or they don't. And they only make it if they develop the skills and have it and have the discipline and so forth. That's your competition. So you better put that kind of effort into it. I mean, the effort in this is not to be underestimated. So therefore, yeah, you've got to do these sort of things and not just think, oh, it's all automatic, it's easy. Trading is not easy. Trading is a profession like any other real profession, and maybe even more so than some, because there's so darn much money to be made here that, I mean, follow the money. Wherever the money is, you're going to find the best and the brightest, and then that becomes your competition. So be very, very aware of that. This is just one more thing you can do that, believe it or not, and I didn't believe it at first either, can really dramatically change your trading results. So now, from Ray to me, I pass it along to you as a gift. And again, I think it'll make a big difference in your trading. It definitely did with mine. So want to share with you my rubber band trade. And as I always do, it's rubberbandtrade.com. Just go there and sign up, get the free videos, and they will give you a free trade setup, the whole deal, all the rules, where to get in, all that stuff, where to get out even, and free. Something I offer free to the trading community is my gift, just public service, if you will. So go there, get it. Takes a very short time to learn it because it's a super simple trade. That's why I give it away, because it's so simple. But don't let that fool you. It is absolutely a big winner. It's a scalping trade, so the winners are not big, but the number of winners is big. It's a very high win-loss ratio, in other words. So go check it out. Love to share that gift with you. Thanks, my friends. And if you have any other questions you want me to answer on future videos, just type them into the comments below. I'm keeping track of them, and whichever questions come in as the most frequently asked questions, those are the ones that I create videos about.